RyLove Quant Stats. This is an introduction video describing pretty much everything you need to know from a mission statement, who I am, all the way down to who this program is for, how to make the most of this program, what this program even is. I give you a nice example of a real life example, and then towards the end I'll start to highlight some of the key points that you're going to get out of this program. So to begin, I want to start off with the mission statement that I created for RyLove Quant Stats. So RyLove Quant Stats aims to advance your trading strategies from beginner or an intermediate level to the advanced professional level of trading. And I do this by integrating quantitative statistics into a trading plan that is aimed to generate long-term trading success. For all types of traders, honestly. You can be a scalp trader, a swing trader, a day trader. All of the above will benefit greatly from learning to integrate quantitative statistics into a trading strategy. You can use this to customize for your own trading style. As I mentioned, you can be a scalp, swing, or a day trader. RyLove Quant Stats teaches you the tools and the process of generating a trading strategy construction. And by all means, the ways taught in this program are not fully comprehensive. But the reasoning for that is I allow you to customize, think outside the box that I provide, and I teach you the ways of constructing a trading strategy to your liking. I do this by teaching you multiple methods on how to gauge trend, how to gauge momentum, how to gauge volatility, and volume. All of these put together utilizing percentile-based indicators that are all based off of historical data to construct a trading strategy with a probability in your favor to generate long-term consistent trading success. So that's essentially what this program is going to be. I'm going to be teaching you tools on how to gauge trend, momentum, volatility, and volume, and then I will teach you towards the end of the program, I will teach you 5 of my personal trading strategies that I use every single day and how I use them. I'll walk you through the entire process of how to trade exactly like I do. So I'm sure you're wondering, who is RyLove? Who am I? So let me describe myself. I wrote up a little about me section to talk about. So essentially I am a scientist. I'm a scientist with a molecular biology and a statistics background. I graduated from Missouri State University. I've been an investor for over 8 years in cryptocurrency and lots of the stocks in NASDAQ and all sorts of things. I've been actively day trading for over 4 years. But my background in research and development, which is where I'm currently working as, is a company with my background in application of statistics. I was able to apply both working knowledge and development strategies to generate this program, RyLove Quant Stats. And I generated this program to forecast price action of any asset, to be able to generate long-term and consistent trading success, to build a career out of. I don't want to be in R&D the rest of my life. I'd much rather be trading the rest of my life. So I'm now able to retire at the age of 25 and trade solely for the purpose of building generational wealth. I've been through the ringer of trading. I've blown up accounts. I lost $100,000 in one day once. I've started from scratch and learning the meaning of trading. I've studied the psychology and studied how to apply indicators to generate the thought process of the most likely scenario in trading. I will go over the most likely scenario and its importance of it throughout the program consistently. But I have been successful in day trading for brokers and prop firms for over 2 years. And currently have 8 open accounts where I'm able to trade the broker's money and risk 0 of my own money in the process. Doing this, I'm able to keep 90% of the profits I generate every single day. But I'm risking 0 of my own dollars and still making enough to be able to suffice for not risking any of my own personal capital. I will teach you this throughout the program. I made one specific video at the end of the program on how to apply all of this to do exactly what I'm doing. Trade for these brokers, risk 0 of your own money, and be able to generate profits every single day with somebody else's money. So I'm experienced in what it takes to turn an average or even a below average trader struggling to find consistency into a professional trader. You will learn how to use if-then statements. You will learn how to use probabilities into an equation that amounts to long-term consistent trading success. Before I began my path towards using probabilities and statistics, I was like many of you. I was an investor looking to profit off of the mass herd. That is, in most cases, the stocks rising in price. That's what an investor is. So in RyLove QuantStats program, I teach you exactly how to make consistent, profitable trades no matter the macro environment. I teach strategies that can be used to generate thousands of dollars a day within a few hours of work. I teach you how to construct different strategies that best suits you and your practice. And with time and effort, you will mold into the professional trader you desire to be. By learning to apply and learning to generate quantitative statistics that alleviate the fear and the greed, the psychology of all the markets, I do this by standardizing what it is you are trading every day. Make the same trades, have the exact same expectations, and execute exactly as outlined in your trading strategy. And you'll be able to generate long-term trading success, such as I have. Long-term risk management success, such as I have. So there's a nice About Me program. I'll go a little bit more in depth about my background, because I'm sure everybody has the question right now of, what, you lost $100,000 in one day? Yes, I did. This was during the Bitcoin up rally of 2021. Decided to throw everything I had on leverage, and I went to bed with 6 figures. I woke up about 5 hours later with $150 in my account. So I won't go too in depth on that. Of course, that was a rock bottom point for me, but without that, several years ago, I would not be the trader that I am today. I decided to learn from that and fully make up for that. I now can make 6 figures a year based off of that, and that took me 7 years to get to that point, 6 years to get to that point, okay? Now I can do that in 1 year, and it's because of this program. It's because I have been able to learn from those mistakes and be able to apply that knowledge that I learned from that mistake in order to generate long-term trading success. Now I'm able to turn this into a career for myself. So let's keep on going. Who this program is for is the next thing I want to speak about. This program is for traders looking to take their trading to the professional level. I, of course, recommend having at least some background in trading, at least knowing the basics of what a candlestick is, for example. What support and resistance is would be beneficial, what ranging versus trending price action is. And I also finally recommend that everyone does read the book Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. It is a fantastic book on how to manage your psychology during a trade. It is extremely important. That's actually the hardest part of trading, is managing your psychology. What does that mean? Not going all in on every trade. That means not closing out too early. That means not taking your profit too quickly because you're overexcited. All sorts of things. Psychology is, or trading, and the whole macro environments is based off of psychology. It really is. The fear and greed of it. You're fearful at the very bottom when a stock is hitting its very lows, and you are extremely ecstatic when it's at its highs. Okay, there is a reason for that, and Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas is very important. So also, I recommend this because it's the hardest part to execute it in a trading strategy, sitting there every single day, day after day, to do the exact same thing and execute your specific trading strategy in the exact same way each day, without deviation. If you deviating from your trading plan will ruin you or blow your entire account, such as it did for me. I deviated, blew up several accounts during this whole learning process of myself, and you probably will too. Hopefully not with this trading program. If you learn to manage your psychology, you won't. But if you struggle with that, one small deviation from your trading strategy can result in failure, and that is why I teach you how to construct and execute a trading strategy to reduce and exclude psychology from trading by using expected outcomes and statistics that overall paint the picture for you, and so your psychology does not cause failed trades to occur. People that will benefit most from this program are people that are willing to study, spend some amount of time learning the content, but most of all, the people that can take the time to not only watch my videos, but also spend your own time practicing the knowledge I teach on your own, and backtesting to condition your emotions throughout a trade. After all, I can teach you the content, but I cannot learn the content for you. I cannot learn for you how to apply this. You have to sit down, soak up the knowledge that I'm giving you, and then learn how to apply it. That is the hardest step of this whole entire thing. If you fail after watching this program all the way through, it's because you did not learn to apply it. Okay? It's much different in the moment when you're live trading than it is when you're watching these videos. So you must accept becoming a consistent and a long-term trader does not occur overnight. And the tactics and strategies I teach in this course have taken me years to develop and share this knowledge with you. It will take studying time, it will take practice time, and it will take effort on your end to fully optimize a strategy that is specific to your liking to generate long-term success. At the end of the program, I offer 5 of my personal trading strategies that I trade every single day. By all means, the main purpose of this program is to teach you how to construct a profitable trading strategy, how to execute a profitable trading strategy, and what it takes to be a long-term professional trader. The person that purchases this program will learn the meaning of probabilities, the meaning of statistics, how to generate those numbers, and have a high desire to learn. The ability to accept failure with a positive attitude, because sitting there trying to decipher the market every day, day after day, is what the average trader does. A professional trader uses expected outcomes to generate long-term trading success. That's exactly what hedge funds do. That's exactly what I'm teaching you how to do. And that's exactly what you are going to have to do to be a consistent trader of any kind for long-term trading success. So RyLove Quant Stats does not I don't teach you how to actively decipher what the market is telling you. We use raw statistics, raw numbers from historical data points, following the trend, following momentum, following volatility, and following volume in order to execute a trading strategy day after day to generate long-term and consistent trading success. At the end of this program, I will be showing you 5 of my personal trading strategies. You are absolutely welcome to use those and use them exactly. I actually highly recommend that you start off with 1 or 2 of them and you learn them extremely well. You learn to apply them. You learn to trade exactly what I trade every day. And then as you learn how I trade every day and you become comfortable, then that's when you will automatically start to build upon those. Okay, it's going to come naturally at that point. Once you learn how to apply the knowledge that I'm teaching you, you're then going to think, okay, there is actually more to this that I can take it. Okay, and so by all means, the 5 trading strategies, if you follow them exactly how I teach and you do not deviate, you will be a profitable trader. The deviation is the hardest part for most people to overcome because of psychology. Okay, so how to make the most of this program? After each video, do not automatically move on to the next video. You will need to study, you will need to take notes, and then practice each video before moving on to the next. Practice each video before moving on to the next. You need to learn how to apply the knowledge, not just learn it, okay? You need to learn to apply it, be able to recognize it in real time, okay? That's the hardest part for most people. And I highly recommend this, as learning the content is one thing, but learning to apply the content is another thing. I can teach you the content, but I cannot learn the content for you, okay? Once you are confident with the content and you have practiced and become familiar with identifying each topic I speak about, you must sit down and then backtest how these topics play out in real life for yourself. I provide you with backtesting results for each of my strategies. I provide you with backtesting things you can look into and all sorts of things throughout this program. But until you actually sit down and do the backtesting, that's where I learned. That's where I taught myself this. That's how you condition your emotions. That's how you learn to apply the knowledge, is through backtesting. It is the utmost important part of this entire process. Okay? Like I can sit here and I can tell you X, Y, and Z, but until you backtest, you will still be ignorant as how to apply the knowledge. Backtesting is the utmost important step to utilizing statistics to generate long-term trading success. The reason for this is because backtesting allows you to see specific topics dozens and dozens, 100 times if you want to put all that effort in. This conditions your emotions, it conditions your expectations, and overall builds the knowledge base you need in order to apply the knowledge to real life, in the moment, live trading. Until you do this, you won't get the most from this program. Do this and you will be successful much quicker than the person that does not put in the time to learn to apply the knowledge through backtesting and time spent conditioning emotions and expectations of your trading strategy. I also want to say, if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say the word backtesting, you will learn. Okay, backtesting essentially refers to looking at 1, 2, 5 things that you want to occur at the same exact time period and looking back in the history of when those things happen. So you are testing those multitude of topics and then looking at the history to tell you if it worked profitably or if it didn't work. Okay, so that brings me to the next point here. What is RyLove Quant Stats? What is Quant Stats? Why my name is RyLove? It's short for my full name. Okay, what is Quant Stats? Quantitative Statistics is Quant Stats. It's short for it. So quantitative, I'm sure most or a good amount of you are familiar with the word. Quantitative describes things in terms of measurable values. And vice versa, there's qualitative, which describes things in terms of features, characteristics, but not real numbers. So quantitative could mean I am a 5 out of a 10 on a hotness scale. Qualitative would mean that I have brown hair and blue eyes. Okay, you see the vast difference between that? Quantitative, you're putting hard, raw numbers onto describing what I look like, versus qualitative is describing my qualities that I have. Okay? And statistics is the practice or the science of collecting and analyzing data in large quantities. So you put those two together. Quantitative statistics is utilizing numerical data, raw numbers, to describe an object or a situation. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And that's what you will be learning, is learning to apply, or you are going to be using numerical data to forecast current price action. It's exactly what this is. Using numerical data to describe a situation and then to be able to generate a profit off of it. So I thought of a real life example of what quantitative statistics is that we are all familiar with, and that is the weatherman. The weatherman uses quantitative statistics by analyzing the current state of the atmosphere and using an understanding of the atmospheric processes to predict how the atmosphere will evolve in the future. That's exactly what I will be teaching you in this, except for applying it to trading, applying it to forecasting price action. So if the weatherman has a prediction of the percentage of precipitation that may occur each hour, if the weatherman says a 25% chance of rain at 12 p.m., you are most likely to think it's most likely not going to rain, but it might. Now, if the weatherman says a 50% chance of rain at 1 p.m., you are likely to think it's an even chance of rain or maybe just some clouds up there. Okay? But then if the weatherman says at 2 p.m. there's a 75% chance of rain, you are thinking the most likely scenario to yourself is there's going to be rain at 2 p.m. Okay? So this is exactly what the weatherman is doing. The weatherman and what my trading strategies have been developed for is exactly that thinking. What is the most likely scenario to occur over the next X amount of time based upon historical data and analyzing the current market conditions? So I'm following the same process as a weatherman, using historical data to forecast what is going to occur in the future. Except I'm applying it to price action in order to generate long-term trading success. So I teach you how to apply the same methodology to forecasting current price action in order to generate your long-term and consistent trading success. The forecasting of weather is never perfect. Neither is what I will be teaching you. However, the vast majority of the predictions are designed in such a way that the historical data is able to provide the roadmap for your trading strategies, thus eliminating psychology from the mix and utilizing your expected outcomes to be able to forecast current price action in order to generate long-term trading success for yourself. So that's essentially that. We're going to be using quantitative statistics, utilizing real numbers to describe and to be able to predict current price action in order to turn it a profit every single day for yourself, no matter the macro environment. Okay? So I think I've described, a little bit what the program is, a little bit about myself, how to make the most of this program. Now I just kind of want to highlight some key things that you're going to get out of this program. So I not only share my exact trading strategies with you for you to mimic, but I also will provide the first 25 people who purchase the program a one-on-one coaching session 1 month after you purchase the program. This time period is specific because this will at least 1 month is what I'm asking. This is to allow you time to study the content, learn to apply the content, and then whenever you are ready, after a month or maybe more, then I will sit down with you via Zoom call for an hour and answer any questions and help you guide through your first funded broker's account, and how to become a professional trader who trades another person's money while risking $0 of your own. Okay? I will sit down with the first 25 people who purchase the program, answer any questions you have, walk you through the process, give you feedback if that's a good idea, if it's a bad idea. It's for you. It's one-on-one coaching. Okay? So as for the first 25 people that purchase the program, I will also be providing a Discord channel to where you can actively ask questions, where you can post content and I can give feedback, where the community of RyLove Quantstats comes together to share furthering strategies, share the success or the failures of your strategies, the psychology of your strategies. It is open, and I've already built it. It is to discuss technical analysis, and everything that you might want to discuss is there. It is a community for people that have bought the program and are thinking along the same lines as you as a trader. This will increase your knowledge intake. This will open your mind up. I will be there to answer questions every single day. Every time I'm trading, I'll sit down and I'll have the Discord open up and I'll just start going through answering questions. I will be there to monitor. I will be there to answer questions, give feedback, as well as I will be posting my live trades as I make them. This is an all-inclusive program that I am certain you will not regret purchasing. I will tell you as I enter into a trade. I will try to do that every single time. In addition to the one-on-one coaching and the Discord channel, I will also be continually adding to this program eternally and regularly to keep the content up to date and expanding. With everything I know, I want you to know if you purchase this program, okay? In addition to all of this, I've also included bonus content at the end of this program guiding you through many of the current funded brokers available to the United States. I give examples of how to manage the risk, the pros and cons of each funded broker, as well as how to make the most of each funded broker. I have traded for Apex Trading, I've traded for FTMO, as well as Funded Futures Network. I trade all of their cash, and I'm able to keep 90% of the profits that I make with each of them. Each of them have their pros and cons. Apex in futures and Funded Futures Network, for example, is only futures. FTMO, you can trade crypto, you can trade stocks, you can trade literally all of it, but not futures. Okay, so there's pros and cons to each. And I describe each one of these in detail for you to decide what is best for you and your trading style. Then we can sit down in our one-on-one and discuss why you chose that. What do you need to get you to that next level? All sorts of things. And then ultimately, after finishing the program, I would highly recommend learning just 1 or 2 of the 5 strategies I teach and becoming very comfortable with the 1 or 2 before expanding, before trying to encompass all 5, for example, or beginning to generate your own. Become a profitable trader first, then become the most knowledgeable trader you can when trading is boring to you. I'm at the point where trading is boring. It is not fun for me. I sit down and I normally am either watching Netflix, I'm building this program, I'm doing something else. So oftentimes I'll read a book. After all, removing your emotions and when trading is boring is when you are thriving as a trader and can then use your brain power for something else. That's the goal, isn't it? Use your brain power for something else, just be able to create a passive income for yourself. So to go over it one more time, RyLove Quant Stats aims to advance your trading strategies from your beginner or intermediate level all the way to advanced professional level trading. I do this and I teach you this by integrating quantitative statistics into a trading plan. I teach you indicators that are all percentile based upon historical data in order to form the thought process of what is the most likely scenario. And this is aimed to generate long-term trading success for any type of trader. You can be a scalp, swing, day trader, any type of trader you want to be. I teach generally scalp and swing, but every person will greatly benefit from learning to integrate quantitative statistics into a trading strategy. So I teach you the tools, I teach you my processes, I teach you how to construct your own trading strategy, and just generally all of these are built upon trend, momentum, volatility, and volume, 4 key variables to price action. You use these 4 variables in order to forecast price action utilizing percentile-based indicators of historical data. I will teach you my personal profitable trading strategies that I trade every single day with a probability in your favor. Every single trade, there's a much better risk to reward and much better win rate than there is to a lot of people's strategies. And if you apply them day after day, you will be a profitable trader. You're going to have some losses, but your winners are going to massively outweigh the losses. So you have to sit there and be okay with taking a loss every once in a while. I take generally 1 or 2 a week, I would say, but I take 10 or 15 trades a week. So what is the probability there? Okay, I have a very high win rate, and that's because I've been able to hone in on my psychology, hone in on my trading strategies. I don't deviate, and I'm able to generate long-term, consistent trading success out of this. So RyLove Quant Stats is going to teach you to stop deciphering the market each day. Stop deciphering the market on the 1 or 5 minute time frame. Learn to make high probability win rate trades every single day despite the macro environment. Generate the long-term and consistent trading success you desire. RyLove Quant Stats is the answer for you if this is what you want to become, as a long-term, consistently profitable scalp or day trader or swing trader, utilizing statistics to guide you to becoming a professional level risk manager. So you might be wondering what this background is. Essentially, this background is my 3 trades from today. Though, as you can see, I'll just kind of point out these are exponential moving averages, which if you have no idea what these are, that's perfectly okay. I go over it in depth in the video, but essentially this line represents the average price. Okay, as you can see, the average price is increasing, so I only was taking longs, and as you can see, my 3 trades from today all were profitable, all risked a small amount, as well as I was able to close out for a very good win today. Okay, and as you can see, we keep going up in price. That is okay. I am a scalp trader because I want to be in and out of the market quickly. I'm risking somebody else's money, and I don't want to stop risking their money. So what do I want? I want to be in and out of a trade quickly, generate some profit, walk away, go make me a sandwich, and come right on back and do the same thing again in a couple of hours. That's the goal for myself, and that's what I've designed for myself. Now, there's another way about this, is you can zoom out and you can trade the trend. As you can see, the general trend is up, so you can have an active long position going up if you wanted to, okay? I will teach you all of these throughout the RyLove QuantStats trading program. But for now, I think that is pretty good. I hope you like the idea of RyLove QuantStats, and I hope to have a one-on-one with you soon. I think that this will benefit a large amount of people, and I'm excited for it to debut soon. So thanks for listening, and I hope you found this video helpful in your decision to purchase the program and become a professional trader or not. Thanks.